How to clean windows without buying anything. Well, if you have newspaper lying around the house, you've probably heard from people that newspaper is a great way to clean windows, and it is. You use a pail of water, some dish soap, just regular dish soap, and you dip the newspaper in, scrunch it up, and just start wiping away on the window, and then you can use a dry piece of newspaper and wipe it off, and it'll dry streak-free. And so it doesn't cost you a thing. It will take you a while, take you several hours, depending on how many windows that you have, but your windows will be perfect. They'll look great, and you won't have to spend any money at all. If you don't want to spend 2 or 3 hours washing your windows with a newspaper, or if you don't want to do it that way, you can hire a company to come in professionally, and they'll do it with a mop and squeegee. And a professional will be able to do more than just clean your windows. They'll be able to take off any paint or any hard water residue or any glue. So I am an owner of a commercial building, and I want it to be cleaned by deionized water system. Now, some companies offer this, some companies don't. You might have to look a while to find one that can actually offer that. It takes the total dissolved solids out of the water. It's a simple filtration process that takes all of the dissolved solids, that brings the parts per million down to 0. So when they bring that brush up and that water starts squirting out on the glass, that water is ultra pure. So when that hits the glass and you're scrubbing it with the brush, that leaches all of the hard water deposits, it leaches the minerals, the dirt, everything. So when they actually get done spraying it off, it dries perfectly clean, clear, no spots, because there's nothing to put spots on there. Commercial property owners love this type of cleaning because it's quick, it's efficient, and their windows look great. If you're talking to a window cleaning company and you want them to come to your house or your commercial building or a retail building, you want to ask them if they're going to do a walkthrough. When they're done with their work, you don't want them just to get up and leave. You want them to be able to come back to you, go through a checklist, have them sign it, have you sign it, so that when they leave, you have closure. You know that they did the job that you were looking for, that you were fully satisfied. And that way, they have accountability to you, and you know the work was done at precisely the standards that you have on that job. And if you're talking to a company that doesn't offer walkthroughs, I highly suggest you find another company that does. You want someone that has accountability and that will be able to go through that checklist with you. You want to make sure that job is done to high quality standards. So if you like what you've seen and you want to learn more, go to my website, jjwindowwash.com.